Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be going ahead and building the VW Type-82 Kübelwagon. This would have a crew of one driver. Dimensions, you can see here, a max length of 374 centimeters. Its role as a light military vehicle, and the number built is not available, but I guarantee you it was quite a bit. Armaments, none, but it could be outfitted with a 7.92 MG34. Engine, you can see over here, it's a Fiat 4, 23.5 horsepower. Performance, it had a max speed of 50 kilometers per hour on road. Other than that, guys, that's it for this, and enjoy the tutorial. Special thanks to Patreon supporter ZHAG for making this video possible. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Go2 here, bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going ahead and building the Kübelwagon. Now, most of you guys probably know what this vehicle is. It's a very iconic German vehicle, basically the equivalent of the Willys Jeep, except for the Germans. Now, this vehicle here was known as the bucket car. I mean, it pretty much looks like a bucket with wheels, pretty much. And it was mainly used to be just a nice, small utility vehicle, just for soldiers to get around, or to maybe tow small things, or possibly just for scouting and stuff like that. Overall, it wasn't any kind of like major vehicle, but of course, it, like most vehicles, it played some part in the war effort. And was pretty much the equivalent of the Willys Jeep, I guess you can say, where it could tow small things around, or it could just be used for soldiers to drive around and stuff like that. So overall, it's a pretty awesome vehicle, and this is a redesign compared to my old version. My old version was definitely lacking, and it's really nice to go ahead and get a nice redo for it. And I think it looks a lot better now than it did before, which is always good, because it's always good to keep on improving the builds and making sure that I'm making them the best I possibly can. Now, this vehicle here is made possible by the Patreon support of ZHAG. ZHAG has went ahead on Patreon. He's pledged a small donation every month, and thanks to him, I was able to make this video. One of the rewards is that he gets a requested vehicle every month for his donation and all that stuff, and this here is basically one of the rewards that he got, and this is what he requested for this month. So thank you so much, ZHAG, for your support. If you guys are interested in supporting my channel and possibly being able to get a vehicle per month of your choice, be sure to go ahead and check out my Patreon. Link will be down in the description, where you guys can go ahead and donate if you want to. Don't feel like you have to. It's just an extra little bonus and way to help me out if you guys would like to. Other than that, don't worry about it. But this here is a very nice new design for the Kübelwagen. So anyways, let's go and take a look at the Kübelwagen. I mean, there's not much to really go over about it, except it's pretty much a utility vehicle. I mean, very iconic from the German army back in World War II. Other than that, nothing much about it. It's very simplistic and everything like that. I really like the way it came out. I think it came out really nicely. I think the new design for it is really awesome, and will definitely be a really cool addition to any army you guys got going on. One of the key features I think that came out really nice with this car was the use of cobblestone walls on the siding here. Now, what they did is they made the fenders kind of pop out a little bit on the sides, which is what I wanted. And it also gave me enough space in the interior to actually put a nice, accurate interior in it, which I am absolutely thrilled about. I think it looks so good. And overall, I just love the way it came out. Very nice. Probably one of my favorite cars of this size I've made so far. As a tutorial, it's just all around a fantastic build, in my opinion, and hopefully you guys do feel the same way and do like the way it looks. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at it and go over some of the stuff about it, and we'll go ahead and get going into the tutorial. So the first thing up here, you can see the front, you get the headlights, all that stuff, the spare tire, which will be located here. Unfortunately, it's not round, but you basically do what you can with what you got. On the front here, you have the serial number for it, or the license plate. Not 100% sure what it was. It could have been a serial number or a license plate of some sort, but that's represented over there about the quartz. You can see right along the sides here, the sides where the doors would be, and then in here you got yourself, basically your driver's passenger seat, all that stuff, and you can even see a little steering wheel. And of course, I'll be going over how to show this. I'll be going over how to put this interior in for those of you guys that want to put it in. You even have the convertible, so you have your nice. Your nice kind of like cover that could be popped over it, and everything like that. And on the back here, just some lights and the exhaust, the mufflers, and everything like that. Overall, it's a very awesome vehicle, to say the least, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. It's definitely a beautiful redesign for the Kübelwagen, and again, hopefully you guys do enjoy. Without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layer here for the Kübelwagen, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start by basically making our front right wheel. Now for this, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a upside down Nürburgring stair, followed by an upside down Nürburgring stair coming off the back of it, so you get something that looks just like that. Once you guys have that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the second stair in this row. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone brick top slabs. It goes across just like that. Now, once you have that done, next to this stone brick top slab here, we're going to place down an upside down Nürburgring stair, followed by one more coming off the back of it, so you have your front 2 tires and the axle like that. Now, our tires are going to be facing this way. The front of our vehicle is going to be going that way, so you can see here that the wheels kind of pop out from the axle going into the direction where we have this vehicle going. So make sure you guys have that correct. Now, from this, we're going to go ahead and go to our very center stone brick top slab. We're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 stone brick top slabs back. Now, on your 6th stone brick top slab, we're going to go ahead and place down one more top slab out on your side like this, followed by an upside down Nürburgring stair like that coming off the stone brick top slab. And then, of course, on the back of this Nürburgring stair, we're going to go ahead and place down another Nürburgring stair like that to basically make your back wheels look something like that. Now, with that done, we're going to go ahead and go to the very center stone brick top slab. We're going to place down one more coming off of it like that. We're also going to go ahead and place down two more. So 2 more stone brick top slabs coming off this row 3. We're then going to place down an acacia wood top slab like this on your side, next to this Nürburgring stair and next to this stone brick top slab. And coming off the 2 acacia wood slabs that we're going to go ahead and put down some end rods like that to go ahead and make the mufflers. Now, once you have that done, that's pretty much it for layer 1. Very simple layer. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 2. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving on to our next layer here, we have layer 2. Now for layer 2, what we want to do is you want to go ahead and start off by going to the very front of our vehicle up here. Now, on this row 3 of stone brick top slabs, we're going to place down a polished andesite block on the very center slab, like that, followed by an upside down stone brick stair on either side of it, to form something that looks like that in the front. Now, come off the very center polished andesite block, we're going to place down a polished andesite full block, followed by a stone brick upside down stair on either side of it, to kind of create a nice front shape, like so. Coming off of those stairs and those full blocks, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab on either side, followed by a quartz top slab there in the center. Going ahead and going to these Nürburgring stairs here, on top of them, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 Nürburgring stairs back to back, just like that, and that's going to pretty much make your tops of the wheels here. And we can go and do the same thing over here to these stairs. Just go ahead and put down your Nürburgring stairs back to back, like that, to go ahead and pretty much form up your wheels. Now, with that finished, we're going to go ahead and go after these stairs right here. We're going to go ahead and place down your row 3 of polished andesite that goes across, just like that. We're then going to place down a stone brick stair on your side like that to start the fenders here that go over the wheels. Now, from these stone brick stairs here, or stone brick stairs, we're going to go ahead and take our cobblestone walls, place down 1, 2, 3, and yeah, just 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go ahead and go to these stone brick stairs over here on this side, place down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls back from it, like so. Now, on the sides here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair, like this on either side. And for the inside here, we can go ahead and kind of show you guys a basic idea of what we're going to be doing. Now, for this, we're going to go ahead and go to the middle section here. We're going to want to grab ourselves some gray wool for this. And to start off with, we're going to go ahead and place down a gray wool block, like this, on either side. We then want to go ahead and place down a row 3 of polished andesite that goes across, like so. And in the space in between these gray wool blocks, we're going to place down a stone brick half slab, like so. Now, from that, we're going to go ahead and go to this space here. We're going to go ahead and take our gray wool, place down a row 3 that goes across, and then a row 3 of polished andesite. And we can go and just place down 2 more rows of 3 of polished andesite just to go and fill in that space. So looking at it from above, you should have something that looks just like this for the base of the vehicle so far. Now, after these Nürburgring stairs here, we're going to go ahead and place down another stone brick stair coming off of them like that to represent the other half of the fender. So you can see with the front half and that back there of the rear wheel. We then want to place down a row of 3 of polished andesite in between the 2 stone brick stairs. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark liquid fence gates. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 5 here that go across the back like this. And on the 2 fence gates here, not the ones on the very end or the one in the middle, we're going to go ahead and open those 2 fence gates like that to go ahead and make pretty much your rear bumper for the vehicle. The last thing we're going to be doing for this layer is we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves some signs. We're going to go ahead and go to our cobblestone walls, and we're just going to go ahead and place down signs on the side of the cobblestone walls, just like that, to pretty much go ahead and form that whole, the sides up of the vehicle, just kind of shore it up a little bit. And once you guys have that all done, that's pretty much it for layer 2. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 3. Now for layer 3, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the very front of the vehicle again. We're going to go ahead and place down a row 3 of stone brick half slabs across this quartz top slab and these stone brick top slabs. Right after that, we're going to go ahead and go to the left side here. We're going to go ahead and place down a 2x2 square here of nether brick like this, and that's going to be basically the spare tire that's mounted to the hood on most of the Kübelwagons. We then want to go ahead and go over these nether brick stairs. We're going to go ahead and place down 2 stone brick half slabs, just like that on top of those nether brick stairs there for the fenders. Now, next to this 2x2 square here of nether brick, we're going to place down a stone brick stair, followed by a polished andesite block back like that. And of course, you can switch the where the spare tire would be mounted over to the other side. You can kind of flop it and all that kind of stuff. Depends on what you guys want to do, but we're just going to put it on this side to match our copy that we have over there of it. Now, from this, we're going to go ahead and take our cobblestone walls, and we're going to go ahead and go back from the stone brick half slab. Now, we're just going to go ahead and count back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of these cobblestone walls back, like so. Now, after that, we're going to go ahead and go to this section right here, so the first cobblestone wall in the front. We're going to place down a row 3 of polished andesite across. Now, one thing I did over here is I went ahead and added this little crate on the side here, just to add a little bit more detail. If you guys do not want to have the crate, you'll just have the stone brick half slab, but we're going to go ahead and put the crate in by taking a birchwood plank, putting it in, and putting a sign on the side of it. Just like that. Very simple, just to kind of add a little bit more detail. Now, with that out of the way, we can go ahead and continue on. Now, what I did for the inside here is actually for these polished andesite blocks, I actually went ahead and placed down 3 stone brick upside down stairs. I felt it looked a little bit better, and it kind of gave a little space for where the legs possibly could have gone for the driver, because obviously the legs would be kind of crammed up, unlike the back seat, which I couldn't really do. But you kind of get the picture of what I was kind of going for with that. Now, on this side over here, we're going to go do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and take our cobblestone walls. We're going to go ahead and go back 5 all on the side, just like that. Now, we also want to go ahead and go up to the front up here. We're going to go ahead and take skeleton skulls. We're going to place down 1 like this on either side, coming off the stone brick half slabs for the front headlights. Almost forgot to do that. Now, we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a black wool block with a stone button. And we're going to go ahead and count to our 4th cobblestone wall here. We're actually going to go ahead and replace that with a black wool block. And we're going to place down a stone button on the side of that black wool block, just like that. We also want to grab a sign, and we're also going to go ahead and place down a sign on this cobblestone wall that goes up from this sign right here. And we're going to do that on your side, just like that, to kind of highlight where the doors of this vehicle would be located. Now, in this space right here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves our gray wool again. And we're just going to place down a gray wool block like this on your side, and then a polished andesite block there in the very center. And on the gray wool blocks, we're going to go ahead and put down a sign on them, just like that, to make them look a little bit nicer for seats. And that's our first seats right up here. Going ahead and continuing back, where these cobblestone walls are here, we're going to go ahead and place down a row 3 of gray wool. And then we're just going to go and take our signs, and we're going to place down a row 3 on them, just like that, to make the back seats like that. Going ahead and continue back, we're going to place down a 2 rows of 3 of polished andesite that go across like that. And grabbing ourselves some stone brick half slabs, we're going to go and place down 2 stone brick half slabs over these nether brick stairs like that. Same thing over here on this side. On the very back here, we're going to go and take our stone brick stairs, place down a row 3 that goes across the back. And we will need to go ahead and go into our inventory, and we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves some item frames here. And red stained glass for the item frames for the rear lights. And we're just going to place down an item frame like this on your side, and a red stained glass block coming in the item frame like that to make the rear brake lights. Now, up here, we're going to go ahead, and one thing that we can do to make the little wheel here, it's nothing fancy by all means, but basically what it's going to be, we're just going to grab ourselves a music disc, as you can see right here. We're going to put an item frame down and a music disc in it like that to pretty much make your steering wheel. Nothing fancy, I know, but it gets the job done. Anyways, guys, that's it for layer 3, and with that, we'll go ahead and move on to our last final layers here, layers 4 and 5, to go ahead and complete the build. Alright guys, so moving on to our last final layers here, we're just going to be going ahead and putting pretty much the windshield on and this back kind of convertible section here. Now, for this, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going to this section right up here. So you can see we have the stone brick upside down stairs, the cobblestone walls. We're just going to place down a row of 5 here of light gray stained glass that just goes across just like that. Light gray stained glass panes, actually. Now, with that done, we're going to go ahead and place down a sign on the light gray stained glass panes that are on the outside there to kind of show where the rear of your mirrors would pop out. Now, with that all finished, we can go ahead and focus our efforts back here to the back section here. Now, for this, we're going to go ahead and go to this gray wool block. We're going to place down a nether brick stair, followed by one more that goes back like that. We then want to go ahead and go over to this side, place down a nether brick stair, and then one that goes back as well. So you have 2 nether brick stairs like this on your side, back to back, or basically back to front type deal. Now after that, you're going to place down a Nürburgring half slab after this second stair, like that. And then all we want to do now is just take sandstone half slabs, place down 1 and 2 on the side of this Nürburgring stair and the half slab. And then on top of the stairs, 1, 2, and 3. And then over here, 1 and 2, just like that. And the last thing for us to do is, or one of the last things, is we just want to go ahead and go to this row 3 of sandstone half slabs. We're just going to go ahead and take some signs and wrap it around the sandstone half slabs, just like that, to create a little bit of a height difference from the sandstone half slabs from there. So it kind of looks like there's a little bit more bundled up here that would kind of stretch over. That's kind of what we're trying to go for there. And then on top of this Nürburgring stair right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a black carpet like this on your side. And once you guys have that all complete, that is pretty much it for the Kübelwagen Mark II. It's definitely a very nice revamp for the previous Kübelwagen. Definitely looks really good and will fit perfect into your guys' World War II German armies you guys got going on. I know a lot of you guys are putting some really cool stuff together, so hopefully this vehicle does help with that, and you guys are able to put this to good use. Anyways, guys, hope you guys do enjoy this new design for the Kübelwagen. I think it came out really nicely. And again, a special thanks to ZHAG for sponsoring this video and sending or giving me a small donation on Patreon. I really do appreciate ZHAG. Other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do end up using this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit. This be anything from the side of the build to link to my channel or this video if this is appearing on social media sites. Just be sure to give proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow and it helps me continue to produce them and all that fun stuff. So just be sure to go ahead and give me proper credit and spread the word of the channel. And let's get to 10K, guys. But other than that, be sure to suggest what World War II vehicles you guys would like to see next time. And I'll be sure to try to get to them as soon as I can. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.